At the dawn of the electrical age, best friends Ollie, Benny, and Jinshen are more worried about unraveling the mystery of the fire-spewing gargoyle haunting the night skies above their bustling western city than the street lamps lighting their way. When a local electrical pioneer becomes the monster's next target, the 12-year-old boys enlist the help of a knowledgeable newspaper publisher to sort out the secret of the flying menace. Set in the year 1889, the Gaslight Gang, Curse of the Grey Gargoyle, features real figures from American history, as well as the innovative inventions that propelled society forward. Designed to educate while it entertains, The Gaslight Gang is a language-free story suitable for kids between the ages of 8 and 80 years old. Get your copy now in digital or print form on Amazon.com, and remember to sign up for our mailing list at enterthelostlibrary.com.
Hello, all you beautiful people in Webtown, and welcome back to Crypto Comics. It is time for another trip into the Ultraverse. We're about to break through. We're gonna break on through to the other side with Prototype number 5 and The Strangers number 7. These go hand in hand as we reach closer to the startling conclusion of the Breakthrough crossover, the first major crossover from the Ultraverse and Malibu Comics. If you haven't been paying attention this far, you're in a lot of trouble. You need to dive into those back issue bins here at Crypto Comics. Check out how it all started with the Exiles miniseries, issues 1 through 4. This one, a little complicated. Monday, 2 a.m., Northern California. It's J.D. Hunt's rocket. The almighty JDH 3000. You got a light? Pick a color, any color. Mission Moon. On a San Francisco morning, a freak accident involving a bolt of blue energy and a cable car transformed the lives of 7 individuals forever. Once complete strangers, they are now known simply as the Strangers. Check out the back issue bins here at Crypto Comics for the whole scoop on the Strangers. If you haven't, you're in a lot of trouble. Lady Killer, Elena LaBrava. Grenade, Hugh Fox. Uriel, Adam Bob. Bob Harden is Adam Bob. Can change anything into anything. Can change a rock into a donut. You can change a street into a big hunk of squishy rubber. Spectral, Dave Castiglione. Electro Cute. Her name's Candy. She's a robot. Zip Zap, Leon Balford. I can't believe we gotta get... This is detailed. This is gonna be really detailed. So they're breaking in. They want to steal this rocket. How come you're not wearing a suit, Candy? There's not a lot of oxygen up there. I'm an android, remember? I don't need oxygen. Besides, I'm not used to wearing that many clothes because she was a sex robot. What about you, Uriel? My people have lived in the sky for centuries and thus have evolved quite differently from you. We embrace the elements. We don't need protection from them. Someday they'll invent better locks for these things. Looks like I'm driving again, gang. Hang on for the ride of your lives, gang. Look at me. I'm no boy in a hood. I'm spamming a can. Sorry to Fatal J if you're watching. I don't know what to say. We need to have a whole stream where we talk about how black folks were written in comics in the early 90s. Jeez, it's like these dudes watched Living Single and then turned it to 11. It's unbelievable. They're still in J.D. Hunt's rocket. You dope, that's $1 billion investment. I'd like to wind up in the black at the end of this year, if that's all right with you. Monday, 6 a.m., Northern California. And stay out, dog dirt. Psh. He just likes to throw people through windows. This is a normal thing that happens in J.D. Hunt's office, I'm telling you what. Damn it, people. That was a $5 billion spacecraft. Nuclear-powered, reusable engines, the works. It's a NASA wet dream. And now it's fallen into the hands of ultras. They won't get far, Mr. Hunt. We know exactly where they're going. The 3000 was scheduled for this morning's launch. The guidance systems have been programmed to take it directly to the Russian space station in orbit around the Earth as part of our scavenger mission to reclaim old space junk. Get me Gordon Bell. That son of a bitch owes me big time. Monday, 9 a.m., Brooklyn. Hold still, puny human. I cannot smash you if you keep moving. That's the idea, big fella. I've got to keep you off balance until I can do this. Okay, Mr. Alexander, you've made your point. Who'd have guessed I'd be fighting a walking comic book? I got in intelligence for the thrills. Please, Mr. Thompson, enough with the formalities. We've known each other for years. Call me Jake. Who is he? I don't know. We're going to find out at some point, I'm guessing. Monday, 9:05 a.m. Hey, what's going on in there today? Big meeting? The VPs are in there with their best suits and power ties. Even Gordon Bell is showing up. Bell? My God, I thought he was dead. He might as well be. He's known around here as the Halley's Comet of executives. He only puts in an appearance once a year, always via satellite. No one I know has seen him personally for at least 5 years. That's how long I've been here. Here he comes now. Gentlemen, I come to you today with a heavy heart. So far, our prototype has been disappointing, fiscally and strategically. The kid is nothing more than, well, a reckless kid, and all that entails. Our PR firm has been working overtime, giving us proper spin control. But there's no escaping the fact that our prototype has been a busy boy. He killed an Ultra at our last shareholders meeting, nearly destroyed Pinnacle Pictures during a photo op on the West Coast, and blew up an airliner in St. Louis. CNN is showing the videotapes every half hour, more than they used to show Rodney King. If you weren't alive at that time, you don't know. More than they used to show George Floyd. And just 2 nights ago, an Ultra intruder broke into Ultratech HQ. See the last issue of Prototype, available in the back issue bins here at Crypto Comics. We've got problems, boys, and you've got to straighten them out. Heads will roll, gentlemen, and I don't mean mine. Pillsbury doesn't tolerate this kind of thing from the doughboy. No need to worry on that front, Mr. Bell. The Bob Campbell matter has been taken care of. We're looking into a more permanent solution, believe me. We're working out some of the technical glitches in the new armor. It's constantly being updated, tested, and revised. I won't rest easy until all our problems are behind us, Stanley. Uh-oh, someone's breaking in on the line. We're tapped, and it's J.D. Hunt. We're about to have an unwanted visitor. So much for a stress-free day. Bell, you scum-sucking sidewinder, you cost me billions today, and I'm taking it out on your hide. Greetings, J.D. How are things on the West Coast? Trouble? Don't give me any of that, Leland. Your bungling Ultratech security lost one of my spacecraft earlier this morning. The JDH-3000 has been stolen by the strangers. The JDH-3000. The JVC Kaboom Box, King. It's the JVC Kaboom Box available right now from JVC. It's the favorite stereo system of the headbangers. Check them out this Saturday on Shotgun, Saturday night. I told you, Mr. Leland, you shouldn't have ordered cutbacks in... Don't you say a frickin' word, punk. Don't worry, Hunt. We'll make good with this JDH-3000 thing. It's a JVC Kaboom Box, Crane. Get it right. Don't worry, Hunt. We'll make good with this JVC Kaboom Box thing. I've got just the man for the job. Oh, no, I don't want your doughboy wrangling with my ship, Leland. I saw what he did in St. Louis. Don't worry. There are things about my doughboy that you don't know yet. Jeez. Monday, 10 a.m., Midtown Manhattan. But I tell you, I didn't do it. I'm innocent. I was nowhere near the Ultratech offices last night. Bob Campbell, the original prototype, is not a common burglar. Cut it out, Dad. You're a crack up. I'm busting here. Buddy, the first thing you learn in the joint, prison is full of nothing but innocent people. We ain't guilty either. I just misunderstood a guy to death with a ball-peen hammer. Let's go, Campbell. You're getting bailed out. I'm Jake Alexander. I work for the Aladdin Corporation. So what's that mean to me? What do you want? Friends help friends, Bob. That's what makes the world go round. And I want to be your friend. I think 10 minutes of my time is worth $100,000 bail. Don't you? The plot thickens. Monday, 2 p.m., Manhattan. First emerged several months ago. Adam, Bob, grenade, blah, 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 blah. Heroes indeed. They're just media stars. Celebrities with pretty costumes. I'm a real superhero, damn it. I can take them all on. You might get that chance, kid. Huh? Mr. Leland? In person. Now get my multi-million-dollar suit on. I've got something to show you. I'll be dressed in 10 minutes, Mr. Leland. Make it 5. And don't forget to pack your toothbrush. 7.5 minutes later. Not bad, huh? We managed to pick it up cheap from the Russians. Since the breakup, they've got a lot of excess equipment and an economy that needs a boost. Boris doesn't live cheaply anymore. Thank God for that. So we'll help them back on their feet with a little cash influx, and voila! Instant rocket. Besides, someday they might be in buying mode themselves, and Ultratech wants to be there, alongside Zing and Burgerama. Loving it. It doesn't look very safe, Mr. Leland. I don't give a crap about that, kid. You're going up there. And if I don't, store this in your site computer banks, Jimmy. Let it keep you awake at night. I can always get more prototypes. I got piles of money. I can always get more. I got a room of people training just to replace you. Don't mess with me, kid. Besides, you won't be all alone on this mission. I can't trust a multi-million-dollar rocket to a kid that can barely control his own battle armor. Jimmy, say hello to Empire 7 from the Republic of Vietnam. He'll be your co-pilot. I have seen you on the news. Pleased to meet you. Looks like we're in for a fun ride. I'd like to hear your idea of hell, imp. And from the Baltic States, your pilot and leader of this little expedition, Supra. Hey, now who wouldn't like to get lost in space with a Russian babe like you? It's a pity, Stanley Leland, that you can only perfect the suit and not the man inside. Ka-wham! If we get out of this alive, Supra, we'll have to go 2 out of 3 falls. I'll be waiting. Time, boys and girls. Let's hit the atmosphere. You know, America, Russia, and Vietnam are all represented here. It's a shame I can't publicize this event somehow. I think we're the first company to launch Ultras into orbit. There's got to be some PR mileage in that. CCCP-49 taking off. Ka-whoosh. Very nice. I like. Check this out. I can roll around in space. I'm doing crazy stuff. I'm really sad. Don't get distracted. What's wrong, Elena? The ship isn't responding anymore. It keeps rejecting my coordinates. It's forcing us to go to that Russian space station dead ahead. Shortly. Well, something's here. The oxygen is still breathable. Ew, what a mess. Parts of the hood don't even look this bad. So this is what happens when technology goes bad. Let's all stick together, huh? I got a bad feeling about this. Me too. Well, we better do something. We're too close to the moon. I'm not spending my life up here. Key rash, incoming, hit the deck. Did you feel that? I'm picking up the weirdest electrical vibe. Who didn't? Sounds like the place is about to come apart at the seams. Sounds like we were hit by something. Well, I'm tired of being cooped up in cans. This place got some long corridors and I'm doing some running. I'll let you know what I find out. Nope, nothing here. Looks all clear. Oh, shh. Maybe you should have taken that ride at Albuquerque. Good thing we had just enough fuel to get us here. If we'd had to go any farther, we might not have made it. Thanks for the cheerful update, Imp. I'm just a kid and I could drive better than that. It's no wonder you guys lost the space race. If we lost Prototype, how come we have the only space station currently in orbit? Correction, the only abandoned space station. At least my country manages to stay in one piece. Your country? Don't make me laugh. I could, if you had a sense of humor. People, the bickering isn't getting us anywhere. We saw the JDH 3000 here. It's called a JVC Kaboom Box, King. We saw the JVC Kaboom Box here on our way out. Now let's find it and get out. That's the best idea I've heard all day. I just picked up an awesome new Pearl Jam CD that I want to play. Ah! That was a woman's voice. Let's go. By the Soviet Supreme, what in the name of Lenin's ghost is that? It's the strangers. At least some of them are. The others I'm not so sure about. It isn't going to be anybody unless we do something, and fast. Don't miss the exciting conclusion to this story in The Strangers number 7. Available right now on Crypto Comics. Let's continue the breakthrough. Yeah, you know what's going to happen here, right? They're going to fight. And they're going to fight. And they're going to fight. What are you here for? I came for the rocket. It belongs to J.D. Hunt, and I am bringing back that damn rocket. You better bring back J.D. Hunt's damn rocket. And if I don't, I can always get more damn prototypes. And I am bringing back that damn rocket. Nuts! Hugh, hold it, man. Don't poke no holes in this pop can. Don't worry about it. I'm poking holes in this pop can. But the powers of that armor are formidable. Let me work my magic. Circuits are holding up, but I'm not. Another minute and that witch will drain my energy like dirty oil. Unless I show them all what they're dealing with, I'm gonna beat up a woman. Cold, vacuum, the others, hang on. Orange flame, heat, but what about air? Yellow flame, but that's not enough either. Indigo. Indigo? Indigo flame never did anything before, but now it's keeping us all alive in space. Dave, you saved us. It's just for surviving in space. That's why Indigo didn't do anything when I tried it on Earth. And that means, from the very start, whatever gave us our powers knew that we would come out here. Then we're right. This proves that the answer to our mystery is on the moon, and that's why Uriel's chieftain told us we'd have to search for the answer. Until we came into space, we couldn't know all of Dave's powers, but we couldn't go into space until we'd gotten used to being strangers. If the chief had told us in the beginning, we'd have headed straight for the moon, and even with Indigo Flame, we weren't nearly ready for that then. We'd have killed ourselves for sure. But what about Uriel? You were foolish to fight me in space, Prototype. You couldn't know it, but I'm far more comfortable than you in lesser gravity. If you're trying to say you can fly, well, so can I. Oh, I've no doubt of that, but my people have developed ways to disrupt others' flight paths, as demonstrated in Strangers Number 2. She screwed up my instruments. I can't aim myself. My power's completely physical. What can I do against magic? If only I could utilize voodoo for truly powerful effects. But I don't want the strangers to learn that side of me, and there are no animals here to sacrifice anyway. I thought she was a chick who lived in the air, in Secret Magic Air Kingdom, but now she does voodoo. Okay. Even powers lessened by the disturbance in the star foam will suffice against a foe as inexperienced as I perceive Prototype to be. Damn, she's cut the power to my entire left side. In zero grav, I'll turn into a whirling dervish. So, step 1, stop all firing. Now, just a few short bursts. I don't have to aim if I fire in a complete circle. I just had to make sure we were on the same plane. And now, as you get your licks, your power over me is fading away. We'll see who laughs last. Spiteful little bastard, isn't he? Yes, we will. Oh, hell. I forgot that Candy can't be hurt by space either. You leave Uriel alone, you creep. Don't get involved, Electro Cutie. I want to be your friend when this is all over. Suit took the initial charge, but she keeps pouring it on. Get off! We can talk. No! I can't die, but the others can, and you can too. Can't reach her. Suit's arms won't swivel that far. Who designed this thing? Bad readouts again. If I get home, Ultratech's gonna have to do some heavy rewiring. But they just give me the suit. It's up to me to make the command decisions, so I surrender. Huh? That's what you wanted, isn't it? Hey, you got it. I'm on your side now. Yeah, boy. Did he really? He did say that. Let me try to read this again. That's what you wanted, isn't it? Hey, you got it. I'm on your side now. Yeah, boy. Just tell your friend to let go. Ordinarily, I'd love to have her pressed against me, but you think I'm dumb, don't you? Me? No, I think you're drop dead gorgeous. I'll follow you like a faithful hound if you'll just let go. You're a funny guy, but don't make any funny moves. That's the good thing about the suit. You can't see my funniest moves. I want your solemn word you won't interfere with us again. You got it. Even I'm outnumbered at 7-1. Meanwhile, I'm restoring air to a restored airlock. We're almost back to normal. Thank you for that exposition. How kind of you. And what about you, Empire 7? You want to make it 7-2? I'm just a pilot, Bob. I learned, as a Vietnamese, tied to the Russian Empire, belligerence doesn't pay in the end. And you, Supra? Where the hell is she? She's gone! We better find her. The creatures are not magical or known to my people. I have no advice to offer in this battle. Uriel, do you realize that you're initiating a conversation? And that you initiated a yelp when Bob was in trouble? I do not yelp. Oh yes, I heard it too. Fess up, Beanpole. You're a stranger at last, aren't you? I am? Yes. I'm aware of something trying to be stealthy at the next cross corridor. Oh boy, let's find out. Oh, it's a monster! Let's fight it! Oh, I'm gonna slash this monster up. You know one of them car wash places? Where the big wind at the end blows all the water off your car? I got an idea. That's it. Real tough to recombine when all your pieces are going in different directions. And if you can't recombine, then you just might wither up and die. One down. And they fight. You make me nervous, Empty 7. Empire 7, please. I realize it's a generic name, but it's my own. Now, what does generic mean? Standard. I was the 7th of 10 people chosen by the Soviet Empire to participate in what we now call Ultra experiments. I was given powers, but they didn't take well, so I was still waiting for a real codename when the Soviets split apart. That left me with my generic designation, Empire 7. Gee, people should at least have a name. He has a name. Bruce or Lee or Jackie. It's Tran, actually. It's Matt Tran from Mythics. Check it out. Previously reviewed here on Crypto Comics as part of Indie Wednesdays. Check the playlist for Mythics by Matt Tran. It's Tran, actually. But you know what it's like to be an Ultra? You can imagine the dreams I had. So the Russians were trying to create Ultras. What do you think your Aladdin was doing? Or J.D. Hunt? Everyone was looking for the next step. Electrocute here is obviously one of Hunt's attempts. Then you got on a cable car. Silence! You'll disturb my meal! Look out! It's got him, Hugh! No, I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna fight and try to save him. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, no sense lying. Dying. Yeah, if you can make poetry, you're all right. Just don't give up. Don't want to. But I have to die. I'm not a white character. What's the matter with him, Hugh? He's dead, honey. It's a real line. What's the matter, Hugh? He's dead, honey. No, but what's the matter with him? He's lost flesh and bone and blood, but why should that make him die? Bodies can live without all those things. The mind can stay clear. It's shock, probably. His body couldn't stand up to it. But ending forever. We were talking with him. I didn't understand. Hold me, Hugh. Hold me so you can't let go. Now let's just linger in the moment. Let's just let it breathe. Yeah, it's a powerful moment. One of the few characters I liked. We're not finding anything. Hey, shine your light on this. Hey, it's a hole. Ah, the aliens stole our fuel. Wait a second, what is that? It looks like a broken muffler from an '84 Dodge. Who knows what it was? But now it's rocket fuel, because I can turn anything into anything. Ha 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 ha. Lucky us. Hey, look, we found Supra. We thought the slime bros had eaten you. I could not give them that chance, comrade. I was taught the complete layout of this station and how to unlock and lock its doors, so I could hurry to the central command module and blow the station to bits. What? Our Earth sensors told us the alien life had settled here. Perhaps they spent their time breeding. That we could not tell. I was assigned to forestall any chance of their survival. Then come with us. We'll blow it up once we've left. I cannot leave. Our readings of the aliens' life forces indicate specific energies are needed to cleanse theirs. Energies that were built into my ultra body. You're insane. No, merely dedicated. I was Empire 1. Elena, we found the ship and it's ready to fly. We killed one of the monsters, but we lost Tran. Empire 7. Ah, hell. But Leon and Elena killed the other one. If I don't bring you and Hunt's rocket back, I'm going to get my butt fired out of this suit, and I don't want that to happen. Your origin means nothing to me. My powers don't come from the moon, but there's an old saying, knowledge is power. I'm going to fight for my job with all the power I can muster. Then let's do it. I suppose you can't stay here? I suppose not, but more than that, I don't get these lines at all. Supra will figure something out. Come with us. Those are not my orders. Farewell, strangers. Prototype. Is everybody ready? I guess. Then we're off to the moon again. This trip concludes in Breakthrough number 2, on sale now. But before that, we have one last Breakthrough comic book to cover here on Crypto Comics before we can finally get to the startling conclusion of the Breakthrough crossover. And we're going to do that next time. It's going to be a mantra. But for now, this has been The Strangers, number 7, and Prototype, number 5, going hand in hand, meant to be read back to back before we get to that startling conclusion. And I'm enjoying it. You know, I like Uriel. She's the only character in The Strangers that I'm even remotely interested in. Though I'm mildly humored by Book, I guess, because it's just written so interestingly. But I think we're all still holding on here. I know all you kryptonites out there are still holding on, excited to find out what is in that startling conclusion I keep referencing. While you wait for that startling conclusion, may I humbly suggest you check out my book, no, not my comic book, my actual real book. It's called The Young Barbarians. It's a fantasy story for kids of all ages. I don't care if you're 8 or 80, you're going to enjoy it. It's available on Amazon.com as part of the Lost Library Collection, alongside other great books for patriotic Americans of all ages, including the Gaslight Gang, Curse of the Grey Gargoyle, and the newly released Destination Genesis. Check them out right now in print and digital form. And hey, while you're at it, before you surf away from here, let's get that thumbs up if you like this video. If you're new, subscribe, hit that ding dong for notifications, and then get ready, because we're coming back. We're always coming back, right here on Crypto Comics, your purple-gloved friend, with you until the end. I am humbly Crypto.